Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. Second day of our Florida Trail through hike, section hike of the Florida Trail. Excuse me. It's a good night. We're still tweaking the hammock hang. 2 hammocks, 2 trees. We need 2 hammocks on 3 trees. We'll work that out tonight. We'll play with that. The Forest Blue Blaze Trail, cutting across AB Loop with Withlacoochee. Started at Tucker Hill Fire Tower. Practiced the car hop back to where our car was parked. Regrouped, repacked, and on the trail again. Cindy's Deuter is working well. We're already learning stuff to leave out. Going to be 80 today, January 2nd, 80 degrees. So our plan is to hike to the B primitive campsite and once again practice our camp skills, and then tomorrow hike back up the B side of the Withlacoochee, back to the car and drive down to Crooked River campsite. Talked to the volunteer ranger this morning, a pleasant chap, and he reminded us that Crume Zoom is this weekend. It'll be a 15-mile race, a 31-mile ultra. There'll be some folks running 50 miles and some doing a 100-mile run on trails just like this one, and some a little sketchier. Some that are pretty rooty or rooty, depending on where you're from, and lots of rocks. And when Cindy and I did the 31-mile race, about 4 years ago,
Yeah.
thunder and lightning and forest a lot like this. This trail, as you might imagine, became a river. We just ran down the single track.
I was ducking like that sometimes.
So a lot of these trees that are charred are the results of lightning strikes. But today, a little nicer. Happy hiking. Happy trails. Who said Florida was flat? It's not much, but there's a little rise that Cindy's going up. I'll keep it level and you'll be able to see. That's where we're going. The AB cut across loop. We just stopped and had a standing break. Had a cookie. That's where we're going. And that's where we came from. That's where we're going. And that's where we came from. And now, as Cindy and I discussed, she doesn't want to get too far removed. Because we watched Marissa Neal and a lot of her AT through hike. She and her mom just did this one morning. She got up and mom was ready to go, but she wasn't quite ready. A couple more things to pack. And her mom took off. Marissa wasn't that far behind her, 5, maybe 10 minutes, but that's just 2 minutes. If you can see Cindy up in the distance, how quickly she got ahead of me. And somehow Marissa got ahead of her mom, or she was behind her but wasn't sure if her mom was up ahead. So Cindy was determined we were going to stay together, but I better get a move on.
Section hikers now officially. This is Florida Trail. Section orange.
Yes, changing our mindset over from blue blazes on that 3 mile. Well, take exactly it was 3.37 cut across.
Now it's gonna be orange.
That would be the Florida Trail north, although it zigzags east and west to get around some swamps, I'm pretty sure. We're now section hikers, and Cindy's gonna lead on.
Go.
End of the day recap. You can see the yellow bands on the trees. Those are the demarcations. Oops, sorry, they're a little fast. Down there by our hammock hang, there's the other yellow. Another yellow. And another yellow. And we're at the epicenter, gear explosion. Been down to our cache, picked up our 3 bottles of water, planned it kind of close. So we had a bottle for dinner, bottle for breakfast, and a bottle for our walk back up to Tucker Hill Fire Tower in Croom, C-R-O-O-M. Anyway, I wanted to Google it. So there's our hammock set up. Here's our fire ring that we're gonna repair a little bit with some edging. There's Cindy. And some bare cables. There you can see it. Some of that cable, plastic coated metal, probably steel wound cable. You can see one up here that looks like it's from days gone by. Some of the hardware. But now it's just a loose piece. I hope you get that to almost reach it with my trekking pole. I got loop up there. Put down, but you know what? We're just gonna use our Dyneema cord that slides so easy and put it up over a food bag right in that little notch there. Just enough to keep those small critters out. So there's a little bit about our hang. Boy, we searched and searched. Not a bad anchor point. Right here. We're in a diamond shape. You see our dollar store scrubby taken apart, and it's a snake skin. 2 hammocks, 3 trees. I had that little PVC spreader bar there I was gonna put the hammock to, but you know what? I just went to Cindy's. Covered Cindy mainly. Yeah, I'm covered. Put a drip line. I'm just hanging out up there. You know what? Might put my frog tog right over that. So here we are, campsite B. Primitive site B. We had a fella putting out the markers, the reflective clothespins with a little red streamer on it. If you look around, you might see some. I see one down there, center of the picture. Clothespin, a neat idea. Clothespin, some surveyor's ribbon, and the reflective dot that goes reflective dot. Because some of those guys will be out here for 100 miles. They'll be out here at dark. They'll go dark to dark, actually. Oh, there's the other yellow down there. So 5-mile hike back to the vehicle tomorrow, and then drive back down here and clean up the cache, and then off to Crooked River. Oh, that's a happy looking site, and they were a little damp from this morning's dew, and they're going to dry out nicely. Piece of Tyvek is for a ground cloth to stand on. It's for our living room. And if we ever have to go to ground, set that up like a tent. That's what we would do with the trekking poles as a porch mode. All right. Clean up that fire pit, and get ready for the night. End of day 2, January 2nd, 2020.
Nobody got hurt, nobody cried.
Could I have that in writing?
Did you get hurt?
No, I said, could I have that in writing?
Nobody got hurt, nobody cried.
Yeah.
Sure. And how many steps I have?
Yeah, I'm sure that everybody does YouTube.
18,004.
Yeah, and in comparison, we virtually at the same place today, and I have 6,714.
3
Because
steps to your 1.
yeah, well that was algebra.
Really?
End of the day, January 2nd, 2020. 81 degrees was the high today, and it's going to be the low tonight is 60. What did we say? 67, something like that. So gear explosion to take care of, and we'll talk to you later.